EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got the 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw here is incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
7 yards there and a first down.
On the ready. 7-yard gain. That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready, go.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Once again, Jenkins. And he finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw now. Here's Sanders. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Sanders to throw. Pass caught, right side, Fannin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Sanders. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Chase Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
11 MT, 11 MT.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow setting up the screen for Sampson. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You look at this Browns defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. The last two plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Here we go. That's
Third down.
180.
To the air again, Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
And
Now whistles and a flag. And I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Checks this down to Sampson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
On one, ready? Here we go. 180.
And Burrow going to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And the Bengals first down. First and goal at the 3.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Shador. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Sanders once more. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
That's another Browns first down.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? As Sanders has it poked free, but I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. To throw is Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Roma Dunze from 13 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Gets around him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
11.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Shaw. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
11 mighty.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
11 Thomas.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Here's second and 3.
Here we go.
A gain of 7. Brings up second.
Now it's Burrow.
At the 31.
He's into space past the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
That's another Bengals.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
1-1, ready?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
180.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer.
180.
Again, it's Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal.
6 yards.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Here's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Now Sanders. Coleman has it here right side. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Now he'll tuck this and run. And getting this almost just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this throw will be intercepted. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
To throw is Sanders. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on a team that traveled all the way across the country, the LA Chargers. And this is the Giants wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's Puka Nacua. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Rams run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. One more to bring you. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Eagles get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
They go play action now. Sanders. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome Odunze, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Burrow looking to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
At the 49-yard line.
11 MT.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Completes it to Davis. And he's got this down to the 35.
Right shot. Shot. Right 80.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
11.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Shaw. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Shot.
They'll try and run for it. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Here we go.
And the
Shot.
Bengals first down.
180.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll swing this out to Sampson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
Now penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Stop. Hey, can.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
12.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot. And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
And it's caught. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
87. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for two.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Bengals 25.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Browns set to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Sanders to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. He finds his man, complete. It's Shaw.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To the air again, Burrow. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Browns 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns first down.
To throw is Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 46-yard
To throw now, here's Sanders. Completes it to Coleman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Sanders. And that is incomplete. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He'll try to do it himself. Touchdown, Browns! Keon Coleman, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by a field goal, 80 seconds remaining. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And this one too low. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Ready? Start.
To throw, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shaw. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
11.
On first down, Glover. They'll take this to the 46. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Shaw. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. Third down.
Encroachment defense.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Rose. And the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Throwing, Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think that pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Now Sanders. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
On the set.
Here now, 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy.
Back to throw. Sanders going up top. And this one is incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. But their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Pass caught by Fannin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good for a Browns 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shador. A pass complete to Odunze. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
11.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down.
Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
False start, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
11.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Gun.
Now the handoff up the middle. It's Glover. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
12.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Cincinnati, they move back over 500 now at 6-5, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys come in on a 2-game skid, hoping to turn things around. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Now a first carry here for their running back. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now he's going to step up and run. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for him from a week ago, 11 carries, 60 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
On first down, here's Judkins. It's a room to maneuver. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
You look at this defense for the Vikings. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On second down, they'll run it here. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 47 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game already. 2 kicks here in the first quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points. But what they really want is to find a way for them to kick extra points instead of field goals.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw now, here's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A give up the middle, Jenkins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Browns at 5 and 6 to start play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so try to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Sanders once more. And this is caught at the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome Odunze with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Let's go.
It's 3rd and 7.
19, 18.
Here's McCarthy. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. On now is Ty Zentner to punt.
In punt formation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Sanders to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Trap 50, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Sanders. The guy's man, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome Odunze with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Browns are an extra point away from capturing the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Vikings 13.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Gets around him. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Browns 14.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out, and so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Third and 4. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Ready.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, set. Ready, go.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Go.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
John Dave Barron on the coverage.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
18 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
Addison hauls it in. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw again. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
McCarthy going to throw again. He gets it to Addison. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is indeed good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home to take on the 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the 1st down, which he does, and more. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Jaden Daniels. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Commanders up by a touchdown, 14-7 the score at halftime. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing, Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
15 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready.
A gain of 15.
Back to throw. Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings 32-yard line.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chase Brown, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jordan Addison in the offense out for another drive.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
From the 29, here's second down and 5. McCarthy off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And it is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go.
Brings up third down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
And the Browns will take over, first and 10.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They'll go to the air here on third and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's Deion Dawkins, the left tackle.
Ready, break!
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Browns on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be third and forever.
60
Back to throw. Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. We'll get this to about the 38.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Now McCarthy. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns offense and Rome Odunze set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he whips that one incomplete there. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up the return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And the Browns, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 20.
An inside run with Judkins. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They go play action now. Sanders. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr., his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. To try here for the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. This is caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
On play action, McCarthy. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 11, just over 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
That's caught by Addison. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's McCarthy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Jeffrey Bossa.
To the air again, McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
By Michael Hall. A 4-yard loss. It's
going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have the Browns 1st down It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 4 yards.
Go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
11 on the play.
This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Cleveland, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the playoffs look to be out of reach now as they drop to 4-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. His guys playing good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off from Baltimore. Has this at the 6. Kicks away from one. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
First down from the 42. Jackson keeping it himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They send a tight end in motion. Lamar off the play fake.
The pass. A 15-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. This one's to Andrews out right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Katie York now on for the field goal. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards. York knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Sanders.
At the 24-yard line.
Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing a 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. It's 4. Space past the 35. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that...
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
A design run, Jackson keeping it. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 1st down, here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, Jackson to pass. Setting up the screen. And the Browns pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Jackson now, third and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. The QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on.
Here he goes, third and long. Odunze's got it, right side. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Sanders going to throw on fourth. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Lamar out of the pistol. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that mark. Third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Let's go.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, break.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Third and long here for Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Browns are lining up to punt.
Brings up fourth down.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. They've got a man in motion. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. He'll get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Running the draw here with Judkins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another one for Judkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Okay, ready.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Go.
Browns. First down.
Viking 18.
First down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
14. Ravens 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Yard gain brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Oh no, they get him yet again! Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Okay, break.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready, ready.
Judkins out the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. That's caught, Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Working now from the gun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Carty's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Patterson now to return it. Escapes the defender. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lamar now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But the Browns got... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Escapes the pocket. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Joe Burrow. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Bengals win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings at home to take on Washington. And this is the Commanders' running back. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He covers a lot of ground here, 23 yards, touchdown. This one's gone to the half. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Shunkins to begin the drive. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 4th down and 9 yards to
60
go.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Browns are lined up to punt.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
He'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Still going inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now.
First down.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sanders going to look to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Ravens pick it up. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out now comes the Browns offense. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Sanders back to throw. Fonzo Dunze running the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Play action. Sanders. Gets it to his fullback. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Brown. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns bring it back to even.
24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. Gets up the edge to the 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
At the 44-yard
First down, here's Lamar. Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So on first and 10 now from the 30.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Takes off right out of the read option. He's within striking distance. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Dumping this one off to Judkins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Here's Sanders now. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Chased out to his right. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf and complete. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. On the give, here's Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And they take him down right along the 30. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Big strike to Wester. 30. The 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's your group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? On 1st down, here's Sanders. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. There's that man again, Odunze. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
12 more yards. That's another
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Roma Odunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Patterson now to return it. We dodged the tackle. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the pistol, it's 4. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
22-yard line.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. Looked great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Browns and Roma Odunze headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good for a Browns first down.
To the air on first down. Sanders gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Throwing again here, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns losing by 7. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First and 10. Here's Ford. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Ford straight ahead. And they bring him down around the 34. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another one for Ford. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's taken down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
The left side is nabbed by Bateman. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.